Don't worry, this time though it won't be 4 minutes overestimate. I hope at least.
Yep. All right. I think
It's like the
I'm
QTs in
ready
this
to
game.
go, I guess.
Hey, take it away.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, alright,
Yes, welcome to Juh0rse. I'm Juh0rse again. With me, I have a commentator at least. You want to introduce
yeah,
yourself?
yeah. I'm Nerd Squared. I run both categories of this game, any percent, which you'll see Juho run and True Ending.
Yes. So, Juh0rse, apart from, okay, Juh0rse, right? Apart from calling, right? Calling, you have to use the nunchuck to actually move. This one, however, you have to use the Wiimote to move, which is kind of a thing. And also, the reason why I'm back like this, is because it's really, like, if I sit upright, the sensor is gonna be really sensitive, so I had to sit all the way back like this. Also, it's the pinnacle of speedrunning. You just have to lay back and just speedrun games. Also, Oz, I want you to choose something for me. So, male or female?
Female.
Female? Alright.
Yes.
Alright.
What do you want a zodiac sign to be?
Let's do my zodiac sign, Aquarius.
Aquarius? Alright. So, none of these actually does anything towards the game, but sure. Other than you just get scared. That's it. Alright. We're gonna start off with the factory, and I think Nerd is gonna talk about the whole game. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
So Nerd, can you talk about this game for a bit?
Sure. So, just to give a general explanation of the game real quick, this is, if you remember Ju-on, the movie series, this game is a tie-in with that series. It takes place in the same universe where the same curse affects these characters. There's this curse going around in the lore of the Ju-on series where there's a house owned by a family known as the Seikis, where if you enter the house, you get tormented by the ghosts of the family members, one of which you just saw right there behind the door. They torment the characters until they eventually die or disappear. And in this game, we play as a family of 4, and right now we're playing as the daughter of the family, whose name is Erica. And as you can see right now, it's a bit of a walking simulator. You hold B to move forward, which is interesting. And of course, you move the Wii remote to move the camera. A little bit of an odd thing, though. As Juho mentioned, the Wii remote is kind of sensitive. The motion controls in this game, or what sensor bar, sorry, is sensitive. The motion controls in this game are a little wonky. Even if you're at a reasonable distance from the sensor bar, the motion controls tend to not respond very well, and sometimes they can just wig out. So sometimes you might see the camera just like drift off into left field. That's not Juho doing anything. That's just the motion controls acting up. And you'll notice right there they picked up a battery. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, let me remind you, this game actually came out before calling actually came out. So it went from walking with this to walking with the nunchuck. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good like upgrade in between games.
Yeah. There's actually a lot of games around this time that came out for the Wii, 4 games specifically, that tried to make use of the Wii Remote's motion control capabilities. And some of them are pretty good. Fatal Frame 4 is a good example, I think. This game is not.
Yeah, as he was saying, we had to collect like 1 battery most of the time because the run is just kind of short. In like each chapter.
Yeah. The batteries serve as your health, and if the meter ever runs out, it's game over. And also, if you fail a QTE, which there's a lot of in this game, you also game over. Normally, that wouldn't be a problem because you'd think, okay, you could probably just go back to the latest checkpoint and you wouldn't lose that much time. This checkpoint system, so if you die at any point, whether it's from losing battery power or failing QTE, you immediately like have to go back to the start of the level.
So dark.
For this, yeah, in this game, in this category in particular, it's not too awful because most levels are only like 10 minutes long. But there's one level in particular, the hospital, where it's particularly nasty if you game over.
Mm-hmm.
because it's like 12 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna hope that I don't game over. The last part is actually the hard one that you have to do like a lot of wacky QTEs. And you have to move your controller like everywhere in order to actually complete the QTEs. All right. Also, yeah, like I said, this game is really, really dark. So I'm gonna like try to see as much as possible because, the brightness, man. I don't know if I changed anything. But it doesn't seem like I changed anything with the brightness, but yeah, there's that.
Seems about as normal.
Hmm. Yeah, this is the normal kind of like brightness, for the game itself. Yeah, it tries to be like dark as possible, so that um it's like, how you say, it gives like ambiance or atmosphere into the
Yeah.
game, but like it doesn't bring anything at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, there's gonna be like 4 episodes as well. This is the first one. Second one will be, I think it's the hospital one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the third is the apartments, and the fourth is the. It's called Security Guards Ordeal, but I like to call it the Mannequin Factory because there's a whole lot of
There's a
mannequins
lot
in
of
that area
mannequins,
for
yeah.
whatever reason.
Mhm. All right. So I need to go up here and pick up this thing.
Yeah.
So this is a key
And when
that
he,
I will be picking up. We're gonna be
yeah,
unlocking the door
and when
later
he,
on.
yeah, and when he picks up this key, you'll notice him swing 180 degrees there. This game has a quick turn where if you swipe the Wii remote left or right real fast, the character you're playing has a quick turn.
Mhm.
Surprisingly, for how janky the controls are in this game, there's actually some movement optimizations you can do, and the quick turn is one of them.
Mhm. Remind me to do an actual skip as well, because I never know about the skip until the time when I actually ran this at GDQ, or the GDQ hotfix, which is kind
Yeah.
of dumb. Yeah. So there is like a skip that I can do later on. Also, like I said, if it's dark to the stream, don't worry. It's the actual brightness of the game itself. So
Yeah.
yeah. Other than that, it's slow walking. It's just slow walking, honestly.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this game has the slowest walking speed in any horror game.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if there's any horror game that has a slower movement speed.
I mean, to be fair though, it says on the box, right? It says it's a haunting house simulator.
That's true,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's haunted house simulator on the box itself. So you're supposed to walk that slow because of a haunted house simulator. But I guess like
Yeah.
for experience like horror people like me and Nerd Square, we don't really get scared that easily anymore. It's
Yeah.
mostly like a laughing matter, because this game is quite hilarious
Yeah.
in some way.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think we saw it earlier, but the little kid who jump scared Juho at the beginning, who's named Toshio,
Toshio.
in that part where he was Toshio, yeah. In the part where he was getting the key to open the door to this main area here, you can actually get jump scared by him.
Yeah.
And when I was first running this game, because the thing with the jump scares is that it's random where Toshio can appear and when on the screen. So when I was first running this game way back in probably 2012 or 2013, and I think even a little bit after that, I ended up getting jump scared a lot by Toshio.
Alright, I need to hopefully look at this part because it's so dark. I don't know why. I probably need to change something later on. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
so dark for some reason. But
Yeah, if need be, we could probably just check the brightness settings when we start the hospital.
There we go.
Yeah, well, this game is pretty dark. There's a lot of light sources that can help guide you to where you need to go. If you have your flashlight, if you have your camera pointed in certain, not if you have a camera pointed in certain ways, but generally when you get closer to an object, it'll start showing up in the light of the flashlight. So you can use that as a landmark to see where to go.
I think the one that I need a lot of help with is gonna be The delivery man, because there's gonna be one part where like I
Yeah.
need to look at the side of the pavement because it's going towards the apartments, but it's it's very hard to see with this kind of brightness. Like I played this game like casually, and I had a hard time finding out where I was supposed to go, in that derelict apartments area until like I don't know, um, like 30 minutes to an hour later or something like that. Also, we get Kayako.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, apparently she just had lunch because she's burping real bad.
All right, I need to do this speed run skip. There we go. Oh wait, oh there we go. All right, cool. So
Yeah, there we
funny
go.
enough, I didn't know about this speedrun skip until when I ran this game. I ran this game at a GDQ hotfix, and they were telling me, "Hey, you know that you can actually turn behind, right?" And I'm like, "Wait, what?" I literally didn't know. But yeah. All right, there we go. All right, so that's the
That's an
end.
extra-
Yeah.
There's actually an extra jump scare there with Kayako on the stairs if you go back there, but of course we avoided that.
Yeah. So that's one of the speedrun skips of the game. There's gonna be another one at the hospital, or there's like a few at the hospital. So yeah.
Yeah.
So Juh0rse and Nerd also, can you guys tell me, between the spectrum of horror and horrible, where does this game land on your guys' list?
Less horror, more horrible.
Yeah.
All right. Also, there's like a meter. There's like a scare level and a sissy level. So basically, on how the sissy meter works is that the longer you are in the game, the more sissy you will get. The faster you
Yeah.
are in the game, the less sissy you get.
Exactly.
I don't know how that works.
And I'm not positive, but I think the scare level is based on if you like just move the Wii remote around willy nilly.
Oh yeah. What is this character again? I don't remember what this character is called.
Mika. She is
Mika,
the mother
yes.
of the family.
Yes. Oh, we get to see Hoshio again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Something
go
else
here.
I want to explain as well. I mentioned at the beginning there's a true ending category. You're not seeing Juho get them here because he's doing any percent, but throughout these chapters, there's collectibles that you can get. There's 17 over the course of the game, and if you get all 17, you unlock a bonus 5th level, which, fun fact, is the house where the Juh0rse originates. You go through that, and then once you complete it, there's an actual credit sequence. Or I guess with this game, or with this category, it just kind of abruptly ends at the end of the 4th chapter.
Okay, I'm gonna caress this bit, and then turn back.
Yeah, you need to trigger that jump scare in order for the next part to trigger.
Yeah. Alright.
In general, with the hospital, there's a few triggers you need to hit by going to these specific rooms.
Alright. Turn. There we go. Thank you.
Actually, Nerd, I did want to ask you about that. I'm seeing here on speedrun.com that you ran both any percent and true ending. I just wanted to get your opinion on like how the categories differ from each other and like which one you prefer to run.
I prefer to run true ending because I feel like it has a more complete ending, whereas with any percent, we don't really get a proper end,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
So, in the true ending, you get to play as Erica again on the final part, the final episode. Yeah. So after you collect like all the collectibles in the game, where it's like one's a drawing, another one's a newspaper cutout. Basically, you get to go into the Juh0rse house, and then you get to interact or some stuff like that. I don't remember what it is anymore, but you get to do that, and then yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, you go through the house and there's like specters of the family members that, spoilers, are going to get caught by the curse.
Alright. So I think this part I need to look at the thing because there's a cat right here. There's another cat, another black cat. You get to see like a black cat on Calling, you get to see another black cat on Juh0rse.
Yeah.
And then Toshio.
Yeah. And the reason, by the way, that Toshio's meowing like that, which might seem a little strange at first. So what happened to actually cause the Juh0rse curse is that, without going too deep into it, the wife of the family had an affair with another man, and so murders happened where everyone in the family died. And as a result of them dying in such an extreme and sudden way, there are these spirits now that haunt the house that they lived in originally, which is the Juh0rse house.
All
And
right.
Toshio is meowing like that because the way he was murdered was he was drowned alongside the family cat, whose name is Mar.
Yeah,
So
there's
that's why that
lore. Yeah,
happens.
there's lore. If you actually watch, like, I think the Ju-on movies, so.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of the Juh0rse movies, so I know a lot of the lore.
All right. So this is one of the things that we need to pick up, the collectibles. One of the collectibles only that we need to pick up.
Yeah, you're forced to pick that one up. If you need to trigger this QTE here in order to get access to the next few floors of the hospital.
Mm-hmm. All right.
How long have the two of you been running this game?
I started running this game
Too
this
long.
year.
Yeah, too long. I got this originally in 2012 and I started running True Ending about the same year.
I blame McDices as well for making me speedrun this game.
Yeah.
He was the same guy who also inspired me to actually run what's that game, Calling, as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm not gonna pick up this one because this collectible doesn't really care. It's not really. It doesn't really matter at all. We only need
Yeah.
to trigger that part and that's it. Also, I need to look straight. There we go. If you turn, for some reason, if you turn left or right, it will bring you up the way back. Hello, can I move? Thank you. It will bring you all the way back to the center for some reason, and then it will move towards, or it will pan towards the character that you're supposed to be looking at. And cutscene, or no, quick time event actually.
Almost.
We got meet Kayako again.
Yeah.
There you go. Cool. Alright, here comes staircase, and the staircase is it's just boring.
Yeah. It's a lot longer on True Ending because at the bottom here he's going to come across a hallway that leads to a morgue. And on the True Ending category, there's a collectible in that morgue, so you have to go back and forth in the hallway 4 times.
Yeah.
In fact, because of the fact that you have to go back and forth so many times in this hospital to get all the collectibles, in the True Ending category, this level takes literally 17 or 18 minutes.
Is that
It's
true ending
crazy.
or?
True Ending, yeah.
I thought it took longer, to be honest. What? I
No, it's
actually
around
thought it would
17 minutes.
yeah, I actually thought it would take longer than that for some reason.
Mhm.
Is it this floor, if I'm not mistaken? I'm gonna hope it is this floor. Alright, cool, yeah. So I had to go all the way down to, yeah, I had to go all the way down to the basement, and then...
Yeah.
Here! Oh, for some reason it's so dark, I don't even understand. Maybe I changed something, I don't know what I changed, but sure. But yeah, right now it's just walking towards the morgue. Where you have to get a key and then just get out of here.
Key, and will give us access to the roof.
Okay. So I need to turn towards the right like this and then take the key. Alright, let me quick turn and then go back to the door, please. Thank you. Yeah, it's very finicky with like the movement and stuff.
Yeah. Motion controls in a horror game at its finest.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now is this another walk towards the staircase again? Uh, if you got any like donations or anything, you can just say it right now.
Yeah. Got some time.
No donations, but I do have a bit of I do have like a bit of a similar questions that I asked you for calling. Can you give us a little bit of like the history of this game's speedrunning community and the speedrun in general, both 90% and true ending if you have the time?
I think nerd 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 can say it. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, originally I think it was just me, because like I picked up this game because I saw PewDiePie do a YouTube series on it, and I thought, okay, this game looks fun. And then I saw like the 2 out of 10 reviews for this. I was like, you know what, it's a bad game, I'll just get it anyway. So I played it casually, got the true ending, of course, on that playthrough, and I decided to speedrun it. Originally, the category was way slower, like I think my very first time was probably an hour and 20 minutes for true ending. And originally I was the only runner for a long time, and then a few other people came along, like Nasberry, who did 90%, and then now Akiba Red and Cenomatic, I think their names are.
Yeah, it's,
Moderate words.
Aki Barret and Cynomatic, yeah.
Yeah.
And then also like Dices as well.
Yeah, I think as soon as like Dices picked the game up, things just kind of snowballed. A bunch of people were at 90%.
Yeah.
Nice. And another thing is kind of like this. I can see that this game has a very interesting control scheme for being a Wii game. Can I get your guys' opinion on it?
It's bad. It's the worst.
Yeah.
It's the worst I've ever like used.
Yeah, because the thing with the motion controls wigging out, the QTEs are controlled by the motion controls. So if the motion controls happen to wig out while you're doing QTE, yeah, you're out of luck, buddy. Generally, though, the QTEs are pretty generous. I think you have about a 2-second window to input the QTE before the game counts you as failing it.
Alright.
It's like if you miss it once, it's fine, but if you miss it a second time, then you're in trouble.
This is how I turn with this game. It's just left and right. It's so weird. Okay, go in this door. Cool. Alright, there's a speedrun skip for this one. Normally you have to walk forward and look at this guy actually jump down. There's a guy who's gonna be outside who's gonna be like jumping down and stuff like that. We're gonna bypass that one. We're just gonna go all the way back and not watch that one. Yeah, we kind of skipped the cutscene for that one, which is good.
Yeah, there would be a cutscene where you like freeze in place and watch the guy fall.
Oh, this is my favorite part. This is my favorite part of the game, like the favorite part of of the game.
Yeah, the way Mika dies here is hilarious.
Yeah.
At least in the first part. Because, like, think about it this way. The villains of the game are ghosts that can use whatever powers they want to kill you. And what does Toshio decide to do here? Wait for it. He just gives a slideshow.
It's just a push, and that's it.
Yeah.
I love this game. I mean, I love this part of the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's Mika. Miki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what I do too. Like, it's a bad game, but it's one of those games where it's so bad it's good.
Alright, you got Kayako. And then we just like calling.
Yeah. Yeah, she's giving us a lovely hug.
Yeah. It's the same thing as calling. Just jump down.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, I also forgot to mention as well. I mean, it's already halfway into it as well. I'm also skipping all the cutscenes of this game. Basically on how you actually skip the cutscene is that once you finish a playthrough of this game, you can actually press the plus button on your Wiimote to actually skip the cutscene. But you have to finish like a full playthrough of this game in order to actually, how you say, delete the same save file, and then replay it again, and then you can actually skip it. It's kind of weird with the concept of skipping. Yeah, a lot of people didn't know about it until like, I would say like, maybe I don't know, months ago, I guess. Cause I've read like I've read like some article or like some like forum saying that like how do you even skip the cutscene and stuff like that, and then I literally like didn't know how to skip the cutscene as well until like I found out, oh, you just have to play the whole playthrough and then use the same file, and then just like, oh, just delete that file and then reuse the file. So there's that. Also, we're in the derelict apartments right now. I don't know why is it so dark. I might have to like change a bit with the brightness or something, but it's kind of dark on my end. I don't know why. I'm just gonna go with this anyways.
Yeah, it should be fine for now.
Mhm.
And actually, with the save file thing, I didn't know it was specifically if you beat the game and then delete the file. I thought it was just a quirk where only certain save files let you skip the cutscenes.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So I'm gonna hope that I can actually see the stairs. There we go. There's the stairs.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to see for some reason. But yeah, we're in the derelict apartment. What's the guy's name again?
Ken.
I have notes for this one, but I don't remember the guy's name for this one.
Yeah, it's Ken. He's a delivery man taking this package to apartment 2102. No, 3103.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of weird they has to deliver a package to an apartment complex that's completely abandoned. And actually, as well, the hospital was completely abandoned. So I have to wonder how they got in there with no staff or patients.
Mm-hmm.
In the case of the hospital.
All right. So, this is the part where I actually spent like a full hour. I literally spent a full hour on this area, and I didn't know what to do until like, I don't know, when I actually like found out what to do. So you're actually supposed to go in here. There is like a little key that's right behind this thing, this door right here. It's so hard to see that. Like, you can't really see it from like that angle at all. It's supposed to shine, but it doesn't shine at all from like that kind of angle. So bad. It took me like an hour just to actually figure it out.
And you'll see a new type of QTE here. So far for the QTEs, we just had to shake the Wii remote in the direction of the arrows. But you'll see a new type here where the arrow is kind of at a flat angle relative to the screen. For that one, you actually has to kind of hold the Wii remote back and forth to get it. It's a really weird motion, and it can definitely catch people off guard. It's kind of mean, too, because in the 5th level that we don't see in the speedrun, or in this category, there is a QTE where it's the flat angled arrow like you just saw, but it's also really tiny, so it makes you think it's a normal like swipe up, down, left, right motion. But if you do that sort of motion, the up, down, left, right, you fail the QTE.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So we got this padlock key, and I think we didn't really mention about this part. So basically we had to come here and then afterwards like go to another place because the way that we were supposed to go is actually blocked off right now, so we need to like go, we need to have another alternate route. So we picked up a padlock key, and right now after this part, which hands, and I need to pick up this battery right here.
Yeah, do you need a hand, Juh0rse?
No. I don't want that, those kind of hands. What's a ball? Ball just makes like that sound. I don't know why. It's why. So I need to go here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
harking back to what I said about the Seiki's tormenting the characters over the course of, well, in this case the game, but the movies as well. In order to torment their victims, they like hallucinate themselves being in the person's general situation. Like they could be at a restaurant, for example, and like they'd be sitting below the table, which actually does happen in one of the movies.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I think this is the second floor if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah. So you have to go into the second floor, and then I think you have to get a key. Yeah, right here.
Yeah,
You
you
can
have to get a
actually
key
go.
right here.
There we go. Yeah, it's very finicky with this, with the controls, and then a jump scare. Whoa. Then you get
Whoa.
another like a bit of a jump scare as well with all the hands. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about this. There is also like a co-op game for this game as well. Co-op
Yeah,
session.
the
Yeah,
courage
it's called
test.
the courage test. Yeah. So the courage test is that if you have like a friend, you can give him the other Wiimote if you have another Wiimote, and you can actually get your friend to actually scare you in the game, which yeah, it's a courage test for a reason. All right, I'm gonna be standing right here. Me being scared. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to wait here for this next QTE sequence to trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Which is actually good because in the true ending category you have to get a collectible in this room. So that gives you just enough time to get it.
Oh god.
Yeah. That one was kinda close there, you almost missed that one.
Yeah. Alright, this is the new feature. Which
Yep.
is to aim my Wiimote at the circle. And then it just moves like this.
Yeah. I guess fair warning for people who are squeamish. Because you'll see here that Kayako gets real up close and personal. And then her eyes just roll back into her head there.
There you go, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you got Toshio in there.
Yeah, Toshio doesn't respect personal space.
And the guy just bust out the wall. Like some
Yeah, Ken's a
superhero.
champ. He can just burst right through wood boards, no problem.
It's weird, but sure. Alright. So, right now I just have to walk towards the end also. Oh! There you go.
Oh.
I like that, trash
Yeah.
thing, yeah. So silly.
Scariest thing in any horror game, sentient trash bags.
Yeah, the trash bag is just like, oh! It just jumps right into you. Alright, cool. This is a bunch of, quick time events right now, so...
I would like to ask, I see that on the bottom left, I'm assuming the flashlight battery is popping up. Is that ever a concern in the speedrun, or you just zoom through the levels fast enough to where it really doesn't matter?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a concern if you're playing this casually, because if the battery is all gone, basically you just have to restart the game all over again. Not restart the game, restart the episode all over again.
You restart the game, apparently Juh0rse is permadeath. But no, you just have to restart the level. And thankfully, if you're running the true ending category, if you die, the game keeps track of the collectibles you've gotten, so you don't have to go back and get them.
That's actually a good thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so third chapter is done. We're coming up to the final chapter of the game as well.
Yeah. I think that death could have been avoided if Ken just didn't turn around.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, he could have just ran to his van because it was right there, but nope, he had to make the mistake of turning around.
He wanted to know whether he was safe, but he was wrong all along. Alright.
Yeah.
Good, we don't have any sissy. Alright, last one.
Yeah.
So this is what a nerd said about this place, is the mannequin factory.
Yeah.
It's a lot of mannequins in this place. I need to be reminded on picking up a battery as well. Because I need to pick up like the battery that is near the first key. Alright, so for this one, however, all I've been doing for like the past episodes were getting like a key. Now I had to pick up like 3 separate parts of a key in order to actually escape. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
there's
skip
a
this one as well.
3-digit PIN code that he needs to access a door at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
And the 3 collectibles are the 3 digits of the code.
Alright. You get to look at this mannequin. And then... Boom! Kayako!
Whoa.
Alright. First key is gonna come up really soon, or first part of the key is gonna come up really soon. It's right at this door right here. So I do not need to take a battery at the moment because it's like no use to take a battery. Hello? Can I interact with the door, please? How can I not interact with the door? How about now? What? Okay.
Oh, I saw it for a second. Okay.
The interaction with the door
Yeah.
is kind of wonky as well.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah, the angle to interact with these stores is really picky.
Also, mannequin. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to collect like 3 parts of a key, and here's the first one. If I can actually go for the first one, thank you.
Yeah.
So you got a 2. I don't remember what the code is. Is it 629 or 962? I don't remember. 926.
I think it's 326. I think.
I don't remember anymore.
326.
Yeah. I just don't remember it. I run this game, but like I just don't remember stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Alright. Hopefully I can actually...
The true ending category, for the true ending category, the collectibles are actually pretty well hidden. So when I run that category now, I have like notes telling me where the collectibles are.
Oh yeah. It's so like hidden, and also at the same time it's a lot of places that you need to check. And also like
Yeah,
it's
and
like Nerd said, you have to go like back and forth like a few times as well.
Yeah. There's actually one collectible in particular in a box towards the end of the stage, and it looks like you can grab it, but you have to actually grab it at a pretty precise angle to actually get the prompt to grab it.
God. I literally
Yeah.
can't see anything on here. But I had to go towards the right side because I had to go into the bathroom.
Yeah. It was actually so dark there, I couldn't even see Kayako.
Yeah, I can't even see it. It's so weird. I got this. I got the brightness up on like, on the GDQ run, but like not this one. Like I'm like, wait, what? How is it like this? I don't know. It's so weird right now. Maybe it's haunting my game now. All right, I need to be at this kind of angle. Oh no, never mind. You're just gonna do that then. Cool.
Yeah.
That's a really bad turnaround, honestly, because the turnaround,
Yeah.
you can actually, oh no, you can actually move the character towards the right, and then it can it can go to the right, but like nope, it just goes to the left. Also I need to aim my remotes. This one is the fast one, which I can do it like halfway.
Yeah. It's the hardest QT in the game because the circle shrinks really fast and moves really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, though, that one is also pretty lenient. With the circle QTs, as we call them, you have about a 3-second window total of the Wii remote cursor being outside the circle before you get killed. So even though it looked pretty close there, he was fine.
Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, I forgot I had to look at this part. Yeah, Hoshio was just right there.
Yeah. Toshio's just vibing. He's playing hide and seek.
Yep. So you also can't see like the reflection of like the person at all, the player. Turn. There we go. It's so hard to turn as well. Is it this one? Yeah, it is this one. There we go.
First try door. All right.
Yep.
That one was much easier than the other one.
Yeah, the other I have no clue about the other one, cause
Yeah.
you have to be on a specific kind of. You don't really have to be on a specific kind of angle. You just have to look at the door, and then yeah, you can actually go in. But like,
Yeah.
that is this game is quite finicky with like the controls and how like stuff interacts and stuff like that. You may think that you'll be looking
Yeah.
on the, like something, but like nope. Okay, it's 9-3,
Yeah.
9-2-3, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, 926. I was wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, because there's a 2 and a 6, so they got 4. You also might have noticed when Juh0rse went into this room that the screen, or not the screen, but some of the textures deloaded. Oh, that's just a thing that happens.
Yeah, it actually happens.
Because this,
I don't know.
I thought for a second it might just, when I was running this, that might just be a quirk with my copy of the game, and then I saw it happen just there.
Mm-hmm. It does for like most of the copies or all of the copies, honestly. Alright, go to my left. Alright, so we picked up all the keys already, so right now it's just a big whole jump scare part because basically right now you just have to go towards the end of this hallway and open up the generator room, and then yeah, there's that.
Yeah, we have to get to the generator to turn on the power.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to point out real quick that this game has probably the most dramatic door opening animation I've seen in a horror game. In my memory, like from what I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
Eat your heart out, Resident Evil.
Okay, hopefully I'm going to correct area. Yeah, cool. Alright.
Yep.
Oh, I've never seen that dark before. Okay, whatever. Somehow, like, this is the first time I've actually seen this game, like, dark. Like, really, really dark. Never know what happens, but I guess the game is...
might be an old...
I feel like the
I
game
wonder
is
if
just
it might-
haunting, man. My game's, like, haunting itself. Oh, 926, there you go.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Open up the door.
Yeah.
Alright, this is all, quick time events galore, because there's a lot of quick time event that's gonna happen into this area. So once I pull this is it pull? No, push the button. There you go. Once I push this button, and then it's gonna be like a few quick time events. Also this is about to be the end of the game as well, so shoutouts to Nerd Squared right here for helping me with commentary. Yep. Shoutouts to the runners of Juh0rse, because actually Juh0rse is a better speedrun than Calling. Shoutouts to again Dices for actually inspiring me to actually run both Juh0rse and Calling. And then for this game specifically, shoutouts to Swordfish. I really want to thank him a lot for showing a lot of the runs in this game. But yeah.
Yeah, Swordfish is a very good Japanese runner of a lot of horror games.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the beast?
Time's gonna come up really soon after I finish all these quick time events, by the way.
Yeah. And these quick time events in particular are really difficult because you'll see with the arrow prompts that'll appear on screen. He has to flail the Wii remote in basically every single direction you can think of.
Yep.
All 4 directions and the pointing PT as well.
I failed this part like a few times in my playthrough of this game.
Yeah, that last part in particular is really tough.
Yeah.
And
time.
Time. Yeah, time is when the batteries disappear there.
Yeah. Alright, that's Juh0rse.
Yeah. Pretty good.
What's my time, by the way? If I could.
It's a 41:59.
41:59. Oh, that's alright. That's good. I think my PB is like 41. Let me check. My PB is a 41:36. But yeah, this game is cool. No CC meter. Alright, cool. But yeah, these are the 4 episodes. If you actually collect all the collectibles, you get the 5th episode, which is the Juh0rse house. But yeah, this is 90%. Huge thanks to Horrible Games for accepting both of my submissions. I guess I only submitted like Juh0rse and Calling for the marathon, and they actually accepted both. So yeah, thanks to them, I ran both of the games. Hopefully we are on schedule right now because of this thing. But yeah, thanks again.
Speaking of runs coming up, I also want to give a quick plug for me, just real quick. I'm also
Mm-hmm.
running Among the Sleep and Outlast 2
Oh,
later
yeah.
in the marathon tomorrow.
Yeah, to catch that as well.
Yeah. Outlast 2 in particular, because that run is bonkers.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you, Juh0rse, for showing off 2 wonderful runs, and thank you to Nerd for commentating. And we're very excited to see Nerd show off their 2 wonderful runs tomorrow during the afternoon program, or is it more towards night?
It's
It's
like early evening
early
right now.
evening. Okay, much
Yeah.
early evening. I do not have the schedule pulled up. My bad.
Yeah, it's
But
around
anyway,
6
we're
p.m. my time.
nice. So if you wanna see those 2 runs, make sure to come back for tomorrow.
Oh,
For
by the
tomorrow's
way,
program.
sorry. If you want to check me out, I do run a lot of games. I do run horror games, variety games. If you want to check me out at Juh0rse, Juh0rse. Yeah.
Yes.
Both me and Juho right now are going pretty hard on Resident Evil Village.
Yep. I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil Village lately, so.
All right. Well, then, thank you guys so much, and we will be right back. We hope that you are enjoying Horrible Games Winter Wasteland 2021 so far. Now, just a quick reminder that we are raising money for the Heartland Animal Shelter, who are trying to prevent the unnecessary euthanasia of animals in the Chicagoland area. If you can, we would love for you to donate to help this wonderful cause and to save the animals. Now, how exactly does Heartland Animal Shelter do this? They rescue pets from various situations